Good morning. Today we're going to talk about the things I've been sewing, the place I am staying, and life in general. My name is Katinka. I'm the seamstress at the cottage, and welcome back. Let's jump right in. I am staying in the most beautiful guest house. My friend has a place on Airbnb, and I will put a link so you can actually also get to stay in it when you come to Cape Town. I hope each of you are planning a trip here. And so we chatted, and she said, yeah, she's got all these things she needs to repair, and the person who always did it for her is not, she retired, and she doesn't know what she's going to do. So my little brain started working because I love this place. And I said to her, well, I can come and stay in your guest house and then do the things for you. And so the guest house was empty, and I've spent the last 3 days here, and it is just amazing. I've been swimming in the pool during the day and jacuzzing and having an outside shower in the mornings. It has just been so much fun. But I did work my fingers into, they look like a grater has gone over the tips. Even though I put on a thimble, as soon as I put the thimble on this finger, then I use this finger. So I actually should put thimbles on every finger. But yeah, I'll work on that. So the thing that needed the thimble the most was this. These are little lampshades that she's got, and they were looking quite tacky. But she also had a few old pillowcases out of, I forgot, taffeta. Yeah, this fabric is taffeta. Oh, I didn't work it there. I must still do that. And so I took those pillowcases and have been sewing little lampshades for her. And this was on the edge of the pillowcase. And this is really hard on my fingers. But the first one is almost done. Then she brought me some clothes. I didn't keep everything. There was some for a little girl, a little grandbaby, and some stuff for her child, and some stuff for her other child. And so I've just been working through this heap of alterations. Now, as I said before, alterations pays the bills. At this stage, alterations pays a beautiful stay in a beautiful Airbnb guest house. And the thing of alterations is it makes that your clothes can stay in circulation longer. And that is something that I've really become aware. I've seen it in America, how people just order, and then even in England, and every season or every 2 weeks it's a new thing. And I've really been thinking about the impact it has on our environment. Because the problem is a lot of the things that you order so willy-nilly, I want a new top or this. And I mean, we as sewers are also guilty of that. I want something new and then I make it. But in the end, there's so much clothes in circulation, and a lot of those things never get worn. So with my friend sorting out her house and everything, she has been going through her clothes a lot, and it was interesting to see how her mindset is working through everything and how she's become aware of how much she really has. So back to this, we are fixing because there's nothing wrong with it and she can wear it for a bit longer. And the first one was this top. She's had this for about 10 years, she said, and it's a beautiful thin, I thought it was linen, but it's actually a cotton lawn. Now, I don't know if you've ever lived in a really hot country, that's semi-desert, like Cape Town is semi-desert basically with a winter rainfall. It reminds me very much of California. But it helps if you put long sleeves on in a thin cotton or a linen or something. It keeps you cooler than just having a sleeveless top. And also it protects your skin. So she's got this top, and it is a beautiful top. I think it's just, yeah, it's Woolworths. She loves Woolworths. It's a beautiful top. But it was torn here at the back. So I took a piece of Valine, ironed it on, and then just darned it with the sewing machine. And you can't even see it. And even if you can see it, if you are going to go this close to someone so you can see that, then there's something wrong with you. The other thing, I gave her my dress. I don't know if you remember, I made it the year before last year. Or did I do it last year? I can't remember when I made it actually. But I gave her my dress because this color looked nicer on her than it looked on me. But it was too big, so I undid the sleeves and made it smaller and then put the sleeves back in. Not the whole sleeve, just under the arm. And I gave it a dart in the back, and oh my goodness, that's one thing that's really depressing. When you make something and you love it, and then you see it on somebody else and it looks so much better on them. Well, that's one of those. It looks so stunning on her. So I fixed that. And then her son had this jacket. He does a lot of manual labor, and then he doesn't want to wear his good things. But this was actually really bad. It had like fluff coming out here, and the sleeves was open, just the lining was holding it together. So I sat down, I sewed up the sleeves on the side like that, just zigzag it over there, and then I just darned through the batting and put a piece of fabric because that was missing, and now you can wear it for quite a while longer. Oh, and I fixed the pocket, the one pocket, the zip caught the pocket and it tore it to pieces. But this means his jacket for work is sorted and he can wear it at least one more season. I hope it's longer, but for now it's one more season. And then there was this little sleeping bag. So this was also her son's, the one that's now working. But she's got a little grandbaby. I've also fixed a few things for the grandbaby. And they plan on taking the grandbaby on camping trips. So she needs a sleeping bag. And this is the sweetest sleeping bag. It's perfect for coastal camping, I think. It's got whales on and dolphins. Oh, it's, yeah. Who needs anything else if you go camping? So it was torn from here to there with all the batting coming out. So I just fixed it, sewed it up, not very neatly actually. I just zigzagged it there, but it's going to work, and she can use it for at least another, until this baby is big enough to get a real sleeping bag. And she's very excited about that. And then with having a guest house, I don't know if any of you have guest houses, but people don't always look after your stuff. And there is wear and tear, but sometimes people are just not thinking that actually I need to look after the stuff. They think because I'm paying for the place, I don't have to look after the place. So I've had a heap of blankets, of the knitted blankets that was torn and had things that were running and stuff like that. So I've been sitting down for the last week and a half and fixing all the blankets. One of the blankets I had to re-knit the ribbing, and this one just had a few pulls which I had to pull back and just work in, which was really easy. This one had some stitches that fell off. It looks like somebody pulled it, or I don't know what they did with this, but anyway, the one corner was completely gone, but I was able, oh yeah, it's that corner. I was able to pick up the stitches and just re-knit them, and then the places where it was torn, I fixed it with some darning, but you can't even see it. So this is also done. And then there were a few other blankets that I also had to pick up stitches that fell, fix holes, and fill up the runs. So, and it's been keeping me busy. And then I baked bread. My friend has a mill and she had some wheat berries. So we put the wheat berries through the mill and it was so much fun. But that is one of the most difficult breads, except for rye. To make that into a dough, oh my goodness, it was hard. My bread's out. It's not the best bread, and the wax paper got stuck to it. That's the first time that's happened to me, but I did look at this wax paper and thought it's not very waxy. So it sounds okay. I think I put the bread into the pot before the pot was hot enough. And I feel like it's a bit, no it's not, I thought it was gooey, but it doesn't feel like it's gooey. So anyway, I'm going to work on getting sourdough right with wheat berries. I think the ratio of barn in connection with the gluten was too much. So next time I will sieve the flour and take out half the barn, because I think the barn was the problem. There was just too much bran. Wrong word, bran. I've been thinking in Afrikaans lately, so my brain is struggling with English. So anyway, there's a lot of bran, because if you take the whole wheat berry, I mean, if you make normal wheat, the white wheat is literally just the inside kernel of the wheat berry. So this is the whole thing, and there's like 4 or 5 layers of wheat around the inside. I finally got the starter to go. The starter was really struggling and sluggish, so I got that right, and then it was growing so nicely. The secret in the end was a 1/4 teaspoon of honey. It just needed some sugar. So I got that going, and then I made the bread, and it was really raising beautifully through the whole process. And when I took it out the morning, it was really nice. But with the bran, it needed a bit more water. So I think I also made the bread a bit runny. But then if you don't put enough water, then it's a really dry, it's horrible actually. But I made the bread. I'll put in a photo and I'll get some photos of the inside. It's not bad. It did rise, but it's not one of my best ones yet. So my challenge for the next while is to get wheat berries bread right. Because I love baking bread. I love making sourdough. I always say that's my therapy. Other people have hobbies. I bake sourdough. I don't often eat it. I might eat a slice, but my friends are very happy that that's my hobby because they always get bread. So that is my mission for the next while. Learn how to bake with wheat berries. And I'm not going to give in. This one was flat. My next one is going to be a beautiful bouillon, and I'll show you when I get it right. On that note, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And stick around because I'm going to put in some footage of this place now.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid